Well, before we get any further, let's just give a test run, shall we? That's a pretty large circle for a drill, actually. Look at that. Oh yeah, no, that's plenty of room. Hello everyone, the Thranxes here, and welcome back to Astroneer, episode 31, where we're ready to go. We got everything ready last episode to head to Desolo and start knocking out these gateways rapid fire and in style. So it's a pretty long gap between finishing the gateways on Sylva and moving on to the gateways of Desolo, and I'm sure there is a faster way that you could do them. However, once I understood the premise of how we needed to activate the gateways, I realized that I wanted to do it in a very specific way. And that way was not going to be like we did the first one. And of course, we're on the other side of the moon, the dark side of the moon. From our landing area, none of these areas are it. I don't think we have a beacon laid down. If my memory serves me, our landing zone was right next to a gateway. And so once that gateway gets up top, then it's one of these two. One of these two. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'm sure whichever one I guess, I will guess wrong. It's a 50-50 chance. They both seem equidistant. Left. I seem to remember being settled in the low ground. Watch me be wrong. No, this is it. I chose properly. You have chosen wisely. Oh, this place is kind of already set up a little bit. Maybe. Okay, well, first things first, let's get ourselves a constant power source here so we're not at the mercy of the sun and everything else. Boom, now we have power. This RTG will produce more than a solar panel at constant, so we don't have to keep burning carbon and the like. For these soil canisters, let's get these out of our inventory. What I would like to do, I think we're going to start with a large platform B. Or do we even need that? Can we get by with a large platform A? I dare say we can. But B just gives us more versatility, but we're not going to need it. We're not going to need it. Ah, decisions, decisions. Crippled, paralyzed with indecision. Alright, well, there's no need to fret about our oxygenator while we're here at base, so let's get ourselves... did we bring the silicon? We did not, so we're not building anything here, which... Again, that whole thing was a fiasco. Had I but known, I could just put an oxygenator on a structure. I mean, I should have known. I don't know why I did not know. And it'll accomplish the same thing as having an actual habitat. Then I could have saved us a little bit of time. Clay. Sure. Why not? Do it. Oop, nope, give me that. Smooth this out a little bit here. Alright, let us drive our tractor out of this location. As much fun as this little bitty tractor has been, its purpose is over. It has served its purpose and then some. Now, what we really need is a large printer. So let's get started with that. And that is 1, 2, and 3 compound. Again, we brought the things that we couldn't make here easily. So it was one less thing that we had to worry about. There's the ceramic and the aluminum. Let's make ourselves an oxygenator. We'll run our portable one for now. But we can't even tether to these buildings to borrow from their power without an oxygenator. So an oxygenator is crucial on these structures here. That's ultimately why I settled on a large platform B for the large printer, even though we're not going to use it for storage, is just so we have places to attach our other items. Now that that's been handled, let's get this medium storage over here. And let's begin to get our large rovers printed. While we're doing that, I think we'll pull down a couple of work lights. Let's see, maybe like one here. Yep. And then one over here. It's just too dark, too much. There we go. Now we have a little bit of light around here. Now we probably could use another work light. Is that what I want to spend my copper on? I only brought 2 copper. And I'm hesitant to waste them on the wrong thing. We'll continue with the large platforms. Now at this point we're going to want to take some of this large storage completely off of our shuttle. Although I suppose we're going to want to make more of that as well, and that's going to be more clay. So we need all of the things running at all times. At all times. Make sure all of our mods are active, and they are. So we're just going to need a lot more clay, is what it comes down to. I don't think there's going to be an easier way to do this, just because we have so many of these other resources stacked up here. There we go, large platform B, thank you very much. Bring you right over here, plug this in. And this is where we will... not sure what we're going to put there just yet. Okay, so the crane is going to go on there. We got the drill. The RTGs we're going to bring. I don't know how many we're going to need to activate the gateways on this planet. I suppose we could test on this one. We don't want to show up with less than we need, for certain. Is the shredder, are we going to want to, so the question is, are we going to want to bring a shredder with us? That way we can shred scrap on the fly. I kind of liked being able to do that. I think that's a smart call. So let's go ahead and price out a shredder here. 2 iron and a tungsten carbide. That's fairly easy. Do we have tungsten kicking around? We do. What we do not have is carbon kicking around. Harumph, I say. We can get that easy enough. Oh, come on. No. Scan my research sample, pretty please. I beg of you. Well, once we have these RTGs, it's also going to make opening up any of the research packs requesting certain amounts of power totally easily accomplished. We'll just kind of do this trade. 1 for 1 for 1 for 1. Thank you. So what we need is some more large storage. Oh, maybe at this point we'll just put the work light on my backpack here. That'll there you go. Why would we leave the light on the ground? We'll just bring it with us. Medium storage, argon, methane, hydrogen. A lot of this stuff can stay here. Scrap, iron. So we can't make the tungsten carbide without a chemical plant. So we're going to have to do that. Look how much power this thing has given us. Oh, it's not enough. Oh, hold on. There is absolutely no reason we should be without as much power as we need. None whatsoever. Boom. There you have it. Let's go 1, 2, 3. We'll make... no, actually, not the ceramic. Now we can't even make the tungsten carbide. We don't have the chemical plant. So we're going to need more tungsten. Tungsten, glass, and ceramic. Fair enough. Fair enough. I just had this crazy thought. What if you put an atmospheric condenser on a large rover with a chemistry platform on a planet that has hydrogen, a couple of RTGs, you could literally drive around, mine up ammonium, convert it to hydrazine. You could be like a traveling hydrazine creation pit. That's pretty cool. And look at that. We already have ammonium over here that I'm going to gather because why not? Oh, and there's clay over here too. I didn't have to do all of that with the clay. That's okay. It wasn't enough ammonium to really make a difference. All right, chemistry lab. Let's go ahead and unpack you. Ding. All right, there is rover number 2. Where was I? I believe it was Tungsten Carbide was the name of the game. Right. There it is. Okay. That's our work in progress. And then next thing is, let's hold off that generator right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 might be overkill, but then it might not be, you know? So let's do it, I say. Let's just straight up do it. Got the large storage. There's our tungsten carbide. Grab ourselves 1, 2 iron. And then we're going to bring a large shredder with us. And then at this point, we're going to need lots of medium storage. just going to eat up into this a little bit and give ourselves a lot more resin. Like, a lot. Oh no, I disconnected something that was probably not good. What did I disconnect? I disconnected nothing. Everything is fine. Everything is fine and totally well connected. Okay, everything seems to be going well, so let's start getting ourselves situated here. So, we're going to make rover number 1. We're going to need a front seat. And a rover seat is 2 compound. That's easy. That's a large shredder. We already threw our large storage over there. I'm feeling like we're going to need another large storage, so we should work on that. Okay, we'll take this rover seat. Now let's go ahead and grab our RTG. Okay, so we'll put the seat here. Just like that. Right, I'm thinking we'll put a headlight on the front here. No power, so we need an RTG. Let's go ahead and throw our radioisotope thermoelectric generator on the side there. Look at that. Look how much power that is. Delicious. Okay, for now, we're going to throw our drill on the front. Boom, that's right. That's right, we are. Although I wonder if we would need 2 drills on the front to accomplish what we're trying to do. Like a double drill. I don't know if one is going to clear a big enough path for the large rover to fit down. We'll have to. We're going to discover this in real time. We're going to figure it out. All right. Go ahead and plug into each other there. And then number 3. Oh, this is going to be magnificent. Magnificent, I tell you. Let's get another RTG in place. I feel like we're going to need probably at least 2. At least. Oh, yes. Very, very nice. Now, the crane... the crane is... Is that a medium item? It is. Let's go ahead if we... No, we can't unpack it there. We can't unpack it here. Right. So... Without a drill, it does nothing, which is fine. That's fine, that's fine. We have a drill. We could make more. I don't know if we need to. I think we can put the shredder here. Right, because then both of our large storage items would go here. We're going to figure it out. More medium storage will for sure be a thing. In fact, you know, I don't see a reason to go with less than 3 RTGs. I mean, we could leave the 4th one here, but I think 3 is where we need to be, just to be certain. This ensures that we'll be able to scrap and or carry as much as we could possibly want. We can always make a printer on the fly. We have all the energy we could need. We have a drill. Again, I'm not sure if this drill will properly cover both sides. Do we make a second drill just to have it? Did not prepare for this. Did not prepare for this. Let's just take a peek. What would another drill cost? 1 diamond and 1 titanium alloy. That's a whole lot of stuff we don't have the materials for, actually. So if I'm not mistaken, the titanium alloy actually requires nitrogen. Okay, well, before we get any further, let's just give a test run, shall we? That's a pretty large circle for a drill, actually. Look at that. Oh, yeah, no, that's plenty of room. Okay. Okay, and then if we need to, we can just move the drill to the crane. If it comes down to that, and we can put it back on the front. Okay, so 1 drill bit is all we're going to need, which is good. Why are we running so slow? No. Stop it. It was like we were still carrying the drill bit even though we weren't. That's a little bizarre. A little bit. I'm curious. Extra large storage. Is that going to end up being more or less than this? 2 steel and 2 iron. I feel like before we get going, that is a thing we should determine. Do you feel that way? I feel that way. I feel like that is absolutely a thing we should determine. It's likely that it only fits, like it completely only fits on the extra large platform A. And if that's the case, that's the case, but I still would like to see. I would like to see. Inquiring minds want to know. Oh no, 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 this is going to be printed here. Can I see what it looks like? Oh, there's no way that would fit on anything else. It's not going to fit on there, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Because using the large and then putting the medium on it, I mean, that's a lot of storage. That's 8, 16, 24, 32. I don't know if that's going to be worth it in the long run. You know what? Let's leave this stuff here, but let's leave it. Let's leave it behind. No, not that. That. And then we can put this to be researched while we're gone. But we're not going to make that item just yet. So I think instead, let's just switch it to something else. We'll let those ingredients tuck over there to the side. And then, yeah, if anything, I feel like what we need is more medium storage. I don't suppose we were able to empty one of these, were we? Aha! We were. Save us a little bit of time and energy. And we could sort of do the same thing here. mean, look at all this storage. This is just a ridiculous amount of storage here. But you know what else I think we're going to need lots of? Canisters. Because we're going to be doing so much drilling, I think we should have something to catch all that soil right onto the vehicle. Six. Maybe a little bit more. Let's go see if there's some resin nearby somewhere. Oh. Look at this ammonium. Well, it's not resin, but we can bring this back. Oh. It's all superficial. Superficial indeed. Not quite the deposit we were looking for. I mean, that's okay. 4 is not bad. It is something we can bring back with us. Maybe 6 canisters is plenty. Or you know what? Maybe we'll find resin along the way. We won't have to worry about it. Okay. Let's begin this little caravan of a drive here. So if we head over here, right. Can't really reach, can it? Okay. I guess should have brought some extenders. At least one pack of extenders, I think, is responsible. At least one pack. Okay. That way we don't have to do a bunch of awkward terrain manipulation and all of that. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. My hotkeys are all a hot mess. No. So this is with 3 RTGs, which should be more than enough power to activate this gateway. No. Oh yeah, it is. Yes, it is. It's not even draining the batteries on any of the vehicles. There you have it. Even we're pulling off of it to replenish our batteries, and it's not it's not doing anything to it. Very good. No, don't do that. Pile them into the same block, please. Thank you. Okay, and that being said, now we can push on. So, we want to head pretty much any cardinal direction straight. So I guess we're just going to head east. And that'll ensure we get to the other one. These moons, they only seem to have 2 on the outside and then 1 at the core. So we will push on in this direction. Any terrain we cannot overcome, we will drill through. like this. All right, okay. That's not quite working out as I wanted to. Let's try it again. Oh, there we go. That was relatively simple. Oh, come on, get off that thing. Oh no. We're like caught on stuff here. Now the real question is, did that give us some soil in the canisters? It did. Oh wow. So then all we have to do is drill through these fields here, and we can gather all of this, all of that. Yep, let's drill up a little bit. Okay. Should have put another work light on the back. Oh no, we have our own work light. So let's see. Wow, we are filling up with soil. We didn't really get enough resin out of that last patch to make more canisters, and I would like 2 more canisters. Just in case we have to do some crazy bridging, you know? Okay, wow. 2 canisters will do. I actually think this is where we're going to wrap up this episode, Astroneer episode 31. Thank you so much for joining me. I do hope you've had a good time watching, because as always, I have had a good time playing. Do be sure to come back next time, as we are starting to make our progress now with our caravan, as we have intended with all of our technology and all of our quality of life items. I really don't know what we could need more than what we already have. It's quite amazing. Quite amazing indeed. And yet here we are. Until next time. Take care.